Hi, and welcome to another monthly releases video. This month is for the month of July. I have a couple of things to say before we start. This is not my usual environment. We are house sitting for my parents-in-law again, so that is where I am. So the setup is a lot different. Also, my dogs aren't really used to being here, so you might hear a little bit more stumbling, rumbling, growling, barking in the background than you're used to. Also, the first deck that we're going to be starting with, let me see. Of course I didn't open it. Of course I didn't open it, but I did copy it because the first deck that I want to show you is a Kickstarter, but it's one that here we go. It's one, Rosie? I told you the barking is one that I actually have in my hands. It's the Anatomy of Healing. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger like that. Yes. So this is actually already fully funded. So that is amazing. It is a really, really pretty deck, and you can expect a review of this to come out maybe tomorrow or the day after. I'm going to film it today because I have been working with it and it's really wonderful. So this is, I'm only going to mention it quickly just because right now is the time to back it if you want to have it. But this is created to sort of connect with parts of yourself, like literally parts of yourself, like different organs and parts of your body. And I do really believe that like parts of healing can come through like healing parts of, I don't know how to really explain what I believe, but I'm very much looking forward to going through this deck. And I wanted to share this with you that yeah, this is what the cards look like. Different parts of the body, different organs are highlighted, and I'm very much looking forward to getting into it with you all. And then the other deck that I want to share with you, of course, I also didn't open, but it's the one that actually came out in June. But I also have it in my hands here. I also was able to review the other deck by this creator. And I really enjoyed it. And this one is another stunning deck. So this is the Oracle of the Celestial Deities. It only has 20 cards, but I'll get into that in the review of it. And it's really pretty. This is one that I haven't worked with a lot yet, so I can't really say much about it. I'm looking to work with it over the next weeks and then put up the review for you guys. So that is that. Now let's get into the actual releases for July. Starting with this one, of course, the Seasons of the Witch Lemus Oracle. I do have this not yet on pre-order, but I have it in my basket on Dutch Amazon because I also wanted some other decks that I talked about in the June releases video that I want to pick up. Leave in the comments if you can guess what those are, what decks I'm purchasing. So this is the Seasons of the Witch Lemus Oracle. This is the 7th that is coming out in the series. Only Ostara is left. I loved the Letha Oracle, and I think I'm gonna be as obsessed with this one because I love summer. I love summer. I love when I can wear tank tops and dresses and sit in the sun and read and crochet in the sun. I don't know. It's just, I love summer. I'm a Leo. I was born in the summer. So yeah, absolutely love it. And I cannot wait for this to come out. Launches on July 2nd. Then this one is a bit strange because when I searched this one up on Dutch Amazon, it came up as a French deck, which is weird. But this is the Tarot of the Dance of Souls. I have no idea what that means. This is a limited color palette art type of deck. Let's see. Oh, it has quite a more cards, I think. It says here 97 cards. It is made in France. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we do have at least the major arcana, but I don't know what's going on with the minor arcana. It looks like it has the major arcana and then keyword cards, like sort of a major arcana with oracle all combined. I do think that that is original. I think it's a pretty interesting and kind of a cool take on the tarot. The images are not my vibe. Like, you guys know, I love my bold colors. I'm not really limited color palette type of girly. So, but it looks really cool. Let me know your thoughts on this. As always, like, let me know your thoughts on all of these decks if you have any thoughts on them. Coming out July, when? July 5th? I don't know. This is one of those weird Amazon pages. Oh, I wanted to talk about this one because this is a deck that was created by AI, I'm pretty sure. And the reason that I know is, first of all, the cover is ugly. This was definitely made in Canva, which a book cover made in Canva can be pretty. This is not that. Then also the title, Teenage Tarot, Unlock Your Inner Magic, this having the whatever that signals, that sign is called, that symbol is called in English. It is always in Chat GPT variations of titles for videos, for books. And the word unlock is such a Chat GPT AI word. Unlock, empower, embrace. In this illuminating handbook, you'll delve into that. That is all such AI talk. It really is. And I know this because I have played around with AI to sort of jumpstart some bits that, what did I use it for? For texts. Sometimes from a meditation. And I do have to edit a lot. Yeah, this is not great. And this is exactly how AI writes. I know this because I have tried writing with AI and I hate what comes out of it. So I just wanted to let you guys know that you got to be careful with AI. This isn't even a deck, by the way. This is a book. But I just wanted to show you that this is the type of wording that AI uses. So anything that has unlock, unveil, embrace, there are more words that AI uses mostly in their titles and then in their like taglines. I just wanted to point towards that because I know a lot of you aren't really fans of AI, don't really want to support artists that work with AI. So I just wanted to share this with you. Then this is a really cool book. I don't often talk about books, but I have another book by Nikki Vandekar, and this looks like such a fun book, like an introduction to magic, a guide to crystals, fairies, palmistry, tarot, and the zodiac. I feel like this almost would be a really great book, maybe for kids, like maybe a little bit older kids. But it looks like a really fun book, literally like an introduction to all parts of magic that you can use as a sort of a jumping off point to dive further into other parts, the parts specifically that you enjoy and resonate with. So this is also coming out July 16. Then we have some more decks, fortunately. Golden Keys of Gaia. This is not really my vibe. It's not really my vibe. I don't really love this type of art. It's pretty. I like the colors used. But this is just not really my type, you know? If you're not new here, like if you know the type of artwork, the type of decks that I like, then this doesn't come as a surprise to you. The borders are also not my absolute favorite. An Oracle of Elemental Wisdom. Unlock, I hate this word. The wisdom of the golden keys of Gaia, an oracle for a profound connection with Mother Earth. Yeah, if you guys work with Gaia as the earth as the deity, then this might be a really cool deck for you, coming out July 8th. Then we have the Yolanda Witch Tarot. I think it's just like Yolanda is a name used in the Netherlands as well, so that is how it is pronounced. A deck and book set that blends tarot, magic, and shamanism and indigenous storytelling. That's cool. Colorful depictions of female archetypes, animal guides, esoteric symbolism. This is another one of those decks that I think some people are really gonna find themselves in. The borders are quite there. That's cool. Oh, yeah. So there are some parts about this deck that I think are cool, but ultimately this is not really for me. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Then we have the Familiar Field Oracle. And I recently picked up the Field Tarot. It has a similar art style, and I'm actually very intrigued for this deck. Just because I really like the Field Tarot. I've been really enjoying working with it. And this just seems like a deck that goes with it so well. And I like that we have animals, but we also have keywords that actually make sense. And we don't have just one keyword, we have multiple keywords. So I personally really like this one. I think it's really cool. This is sort of what I've been looking for in an animal oracle deck. So yeah, I like this. I might actually pick this one up at the end of July. This is coming out. Then we have the Pathway Oracle. Discover the magic of pathwork, your personal gateway to spiritual awakening and heart-mind harmony. Let's see. I also have coffee. I should not forget to drink this, or it's going to be cold. Loving kindness for self. May I be filled with peace. Oh, so it has some mantras. That could be cool. I do think the paint work here is really cool. I kind of like that you can see some of the strokes, like here. I like that. Huh. I don't think this is a deck for me, just because like pathwork, it's not something that I really feel connected to as a practice. I like the art. I think the art is really cool. By Anna Turian. Cool. Okay. Oh, so there are also 21 guided meditations to assist you in path work. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, coming out July 31st. Curious, can I pronounce that, please? Curious Travels Tarot Deck. This image on the front is freaking stunning. I love lions. I love flowers. I would really love like a lion floral tattoo, I guess. But then the other images here look a bit more minimalistic. Yeah, this one is pretty. Yeah, I don't think this is for me either, but if this is for you, I can totally understand why. It's cool. It's just not really for me, if that makes sense. Yeah. So July 31st, this is coming out. And then Buffy the Vampire Slayer Tarot was already out, and now it is coming out mega-sized. I feel like Inside Editions is sort of out of ideas for new decks because they keep coming out with mega-sized decks for some of the earlier decks that they came out with. I've never watched Buffy. I know some of you said that I should watch it. Maybe. I haven't been able to find it on any streaming platform that I have a subscription on. We'll see. We'll see. But that is this. Then we have the Missing Witches deck of oracles. Yes. Deck of oracle. Okay, yeah. Oh, it makes sense. Yeah. Feminist ancestor magic for meditations, divination and spell work. So let's see. So you'll have like the card, this on the one side of the card, and then the information on the other side of the card. At least that is what it looks like here. I think this is a really cool concept. I do. I do think it's a cool concept. But I am personally not really up to date, I guess, or very knowledgeable about the history of witchcraft. And if you consider yourself a witch and you're very much connected to that that history, then this might be really, really cool for you. Yeah. So that will come out July 9th. Definitely let me know your thoughts on this. I feel like because there are so many new decks coming out, and tarot for me still is a very personal practice, I guess. I mean, I do read for other people, but I don't read that much that I need so many tarot decks in all these different concepts, ideas. But then some, I'm like, ooh, those are really cool. I don't know how to really explain it. I know that sometimes I explain things really weirdly, but you guys get me anyway. Okay, the Tarot of Heart plus Arts. Okay, cool. Oh, celebrates creative arts in all its myriad forms: dance, music, drama, cinema, and storytelling. This is for all you creative artsy people. That is, I love the use of color. I love the use of color. Ooh, this somehow reminds me of a less chaotic version of the Bonefire Tarot. I don't know if that makes sense, because I'm very intrigued by Bonefire Tarot, but it feels so overwhelming. And I feel like this does have that hand-drawn, hand-created feel, as well as the bold colors, but not the overwhelm of so much going on in each card. And I know that's kind of the thing of the Bonefire Tarot, and I do think it's really cool. I like this one. I didn't expect to like this. Just looking at the box. But it does look cool. It does look cool. Let me know your thoughts. What are those? Okay. Sometimes you can see like the decks that are down here, and okay. Yeah. We're not gonna look at this. This is for August, but sometimes they they distract me. Okay, this one is so weird. And I like weird. I'm just not really sure that this is my weird. Oh my god, this card, the Space Pirate, reminds me, like the look of it, reminds me of the book that I read. Oh, it was the book. It's about this ogre that starts a coffee shop in a place where they have never heard of coffee. Oh, I'm totally blanking on it. But I read it. It was okay. It was a fun, cozy read. It was one of those cozy fantasy types of books. I'm really trying to figure it out, but I can't think of the name. But that is what this reminds me of. So this is very like science fiction type. The cowgirls and aliens. Like, what did they have in common that they are together in this oracle? Like, this is so weird. I would have never thought of this deck ever. It also, with the cowgirls, it reminds me of this game that we always play with my in-laws. Um, it's called Bang, and it's like a cowboy sort of game, Western type. So it reminds me of that, but with aliens. Yeah, this is not my thing. I think it's cool. I think it's really creative. Like, how does someone think of this? I think it's cool. Uh, and it's weird, but it's not my weird. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on this deck. Then we have the Good Fortune Tarot by Barbara Moore. This is just another sort of variation of the RWS. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really sure if this is something that we need, just being honest. It's like the artwork is nice. It seems to be a little bit more diverse than at least the original RWS. Yeah, let's see, what does it have here? It has clever touches of Marseille tradition to the RWS imagery. What else? Okay, I'm not really sure. Linen finish cards. I know some of you are really into that. I personally don't really care about linen cardstock. I don't really love like the feel. Coming out July 8th. I don't know. I'm not really enthusiastic about this. I mean, I think the art is pretty. Yeah. I would love it if I could draw this well. But I don't know. It's missing something for me. Let me know your thoughts. Then we have the Choose Your Own Adventure Tarot. What is the concept here? Like, what? Is it new take on the traditional pack? I think they mean deck. Okay. Has assembled a diverse cast to inhabit the classic major and minor arcana cards. Okay. Choose Your Own Adventure Tarot deck includes a robust guidebook along with a decorative box. Okay, but like, what is it? Choose wisely? Choose Your Own Adventure is the best-selling game book series of all. Oh, it's based on a game? I guess. That makes some bit more sense. I guess this is based on a game. It does look very inclusive. Like when we get inclusivity, usually we get darker or like a variation in skin tones, which should be the absolute least. We get diversity in sexual orientation, which should be the least. But what we don't get, and what I also think should be the least, is a lot of disability representation. Yeah, so it's good that this deck has that. I'm not familiar with the Choose Your Own Adventure game, so this doesn't really do much for me. Doesn't really do much for me. Let me know your thoughts if you are familiar with this. Coming out July 16, and then the last one is the Game of Thrones and House of Dragon. Women of Westeros Oracle. Can you tell that I've never watched Game of Thrones or House of House of the Dragon? This is one of those pictures that you can do absolutely nothing with because you have like 3 cards laying down here. You can barely tell what it is. I cannot pronounce any of these names. Yeah, so that is a deck that is coming out. This is an Oracle. I know that there is a Game of Thrones tarot, and then apparently we just saw also a House of Dragon tarot deck coming out, which looks to be very similar looking to the Game of Thrones tarot. But yeah, this is the Oracle of the women in these shows, I think. Yeah, okay. So that'll be it for the deck releases of July. I'm going to finish my coffee. And oh, also, I didn't mention it. I wanted to mention it in the beginning and then I forgot, but I cut my hair. I got a little bob, I guess. I really like it. I really love that the hair is out of my neck because we've been having some warmer weather. So it's been really nice to not have that heavy, curly hair all in my neck and making me sweaty. So let me know your thoughts on all or any of these decks that I talked about. Links to all of them will be in the description. All Amazon links are always affiliated, pretty much always affiliated, but it will say down there as well. So yeah, keep your eyes out on the channel for a review of the Anatomy of Healing Oracle that I talked about in the beginning. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. I'm trying to not edit these, so I'm going to stop recording and this is going to be in there. Okay, bye.